Your Life in Sex Island, Chapter 3, Our Credit Card, page 52. This is the beginning of a new chapter. Let us put us at September 19th, 2008. We have a $13 trillion economy. Our national debt is a little less than $10 trillion. Your share is about $32,000. The debt was about $3.6 trillion when Bush took office. Way to go, Brownie. If Bush had kept on the Clinton budget, the national debt would be about $1 trillion, almost getting rid of the Reagan debt. In the past week, the national debt has increased by about $200 billion. By the end of this week, it turns out, it will be increased by about $1 trillion. So Bush will have increased the national debt by about $9 trillion. Bush multiplied the national debt by almost 3 times, 10 times what it should have been and could have been. We've been buying bankrupt corporations like they were ice cream cones. Well, we didn't actually get any ice cream cones. We just give the money to the criminal class, also known as professional liars, to do more of the same. Not to be confused, the criminal class is different from organized crime. Twain, or someone, said that the only organized crime in the U.S. is Congress, but he didn't know how bad it could get. He didn't know about the Republican Congresses of the past dozen years, composed almost entirely of professional liars. Santorum, McCain, McConnell, Jefferson, a Democrat, Frisk, Young, Graham, Army, Sununu, Hatch, Lugar, Kemp, Gingrich, Helms, Bond, Warner, Hagel, Graham, Lamar, Hastert, Lewis, DeLay, Sensenbrenner, the puke inducers, rot, decay, poison, corruption, theft. They take the money and run. We will do more of the same. Right now, I am not finished with this. I mentioned earlier that a car driven by a dead man smashed my wife's car a while ago. The previous paragraph, this and the next few paragraphs, will be tied together, though they seem disparate now. Naturally, we have been paying for car insurance for 50 years, maybe one previous claim. So the insurance company has made a bundle off of us. Since we were asleep in bed when the car hit my wife's car, and her car, of course, was stationary, it definitely was not her fault. My wife's car was totaled. There was nothing right on it. In our restaurant, when someone orders a meal, we deliver it as fast as we can, as good as we can make it. What a great business it would be if we could just take orders, take the money, and never deliver. That's the insurance business. Or deliver only part of what we promised. That is the insurance business. Owned and operated and regulated by professional liars. The insurance adjuster found a real cheap car down in central Indiana, the same make and model as my wife's car. Who knows what the condition was? There was no car like that within 100 miles of us. That was their settlement offer. An inaccessible car hundreds of miles away. Yes, you guessed it. Insurance adjusters are professional liars. If every 2 or 3 days you can screw someone out of a few $1,000s, they earn their money. No one actually stole the money. It's all quite legal. Why do they have to steal a few $1,000s every few days? I think I read that Warren Buffett has slipped as second richest man in the world. No, say it's not so. So of course they have to steal a few $1,000s from us to ship to Warren. Maybe he'll send us a thank you note. Naturally, Warren didn't personally steal the money. No, he's an innocent holder in due course. He's the Oracle of Omaha. His hands are clean. He doesn't personally steal the money directly. He is innocent. Just like Hitler didn't personally kill anyone, he is just as innocent. He was the Oracle of Berchtesgaden. Oh, what oracles they are. Oracles, oracles, oracles got balls. Their hands are clean. I repeat, no one actually stole the money. It's all very, very legal. The car that was driven by the dead man also caused damage to our house and sidewalk. My wife and I attempted to get some information, the name of the driver, the insurance company, anything. The 2-inch article in the paper was taciturn. Nothing. No go. We tried formal and informal channels. No go. We concluded that the dead driver must be an undercover police officer or a federal narc agent. He was shot in the head. Another casualty in the war on drugs. So we will just have to pay to fix our property ourselves. My wife finally got the name of the car owner, the girlfriend of the dead man. She, my wife, also got the name of the insurance company and the policy number. The insurance company, surprise, surprise, says that the man was dead and therefore they are not paying. Gosh, am I surprised. Sell a product and not deliver. Why didn't I think of that? The city, St. Louis, has now issued a warning to us that we have to fix the front wooden stairs and the handrail and re-pour the concrete steps, or we will be ticketed. Within the past few weeks, we paid off the only credit card that we have. I used the card over the last couple of years as a last resort to finance the business. I know that using a credit card to finance the business is a dangerous, desperate, and stupid thing to do. It was also the only thing to do. But it worked. We saved the business and paid off the card. We have also paid our trade debt down to current. We still have a mortgage and a line of credit, but we pay on time. My wife has always paid our household bills on time. So we were surprised when 3 loan companies turned down our application to buy the new used car. Even Anheuser-Busch Employees Credit Union, where we do most of our banking, turned us down. The loan was at 8% when the bank was getting nearly free money from the Treasury. Apparently, we were hit by the credit meltdown. One positive result of the credit crash is that the 10 calls per day, 3 at dinner time, offering us money have stopped. We have to stop here, but I will be back. Please purchase my book by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you for watching.